Hey guys, hey. Thanks for joining. I'm trying to turn it into, get my Facebook going. So give me a second. Thank you for tapping in. Everyone that's joining, share this live with everyone. Give me a second, guys. Let me try to get Facebook up. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but I am here and you guys are in for a treat tonight. All right. You guys are in for a treat tonight. Excuse me, I'm doing lives. Hello. Justice. I don't need no background. I'm live.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. So hold on, y'all. I'm trying to make this thing work on Facebook. Yes. Let me know where you're from. Tell me where you from. Where you tuning in from? Okay, how do I get on here and go live on Facebook? Okay, you know what? Let's just do this thing right here. There we go. Yes, thanks for joining, guys. You guys are in for a treat tonight. I am so excited. I have my guest, Miss Realty 11, is going to join us today. And she's going to talk everything real estate. I got to make sure I got my questions because I wrote some questions down, y'all. I'm going to help y'all out in case y'all don't have no questions yet. But you should. If you are looking to purchase a home, listen, I'm still working with this Facebook here, y'all. If you are looking to buy a home or build a home, you need to be tuning into the live that we are doing today. Give me a second, y'all. It's not a lighting. It's not working for me. I just want it to be. Y'all. I'm trying to make this thing work. I think now the light don't want to work properly. It's just like a glare. So we're gonna ignore that. But wait. We need people on here that's interested in real estate, right? Interested. So we gotta make Facebook work. I never go live on Facebook like this, y'all. So this is like, what in the amazing world is going on here? I don't like the tint color. Let's see. It's just not. It's like so yellow. And I don't know how to make it go away. No. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna figure it out. No. Get out of here. Kilaya, get out of here. Okay, Teeny, hold on, child. I'm trying to get Facebook. I don't know why I think it's my light, but if I take the light away, it's going to be too dark. And then people aren't going to be able to see. I'm just edit this out of the video. Okay. I'm just have to roll with it. Like so. Because I'm not sure why the lighting's like this. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me change this light. Nah, it's too bright. I Okay. Let's go live. Teeny, are you live? Let's see. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay, can I put a message on top of it? Okay. So, hey, Facebook. Some technical difficulties with the lighting. Okay. And hey, IG. So, thanks for tuning in. This is Candid Conversations to Compensations, and I have a special guest for you guys. If you are looking to buy a property or build a property, I have one of the gurus on the line right now that's going to tap in, and we're going to talk all about it, like what you should do. Like, don't worry, I'm going to get all the information that you need so that you can be prepared to buy your dream home or build your dream home. So, let's get sis in here. Okay. I am on Facebook too. I'm not sure if you see me. I can't check. Hey, T. Listen, I got a quick call to
See
you
you
people.
forever.
This is Montina Carrington, guys. Okay. She a big
How
old
y'all?
boss, y'all.
Yes, claiming it, girl.
Yes, you are. You are. I've been seeing you over there. You just been building,
Thank
and
you.
helping people buy their dream home. And we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
so excited because it's so many other people that need to know the process, and it's a lot of people who don't know. And
Yeah.
so instead of waiting to the last minute, I thought that I would bring someone that is advocating in that avenue and actually winning, like helping people do both, like build
Yes.
and buy. I love it. So go ahead and introduce yourself to the audience here. Let them know who
Well,
you are and what you do and who you do it for.
yes. So my name is Montina Carrington. I'm a realtor at Next Home Experience. I'm part of the Will Property Group team here in Columbus, Ohio. I service Columbus, Ohio, and the surrounding locations. I service anyone that wants to buy a house, if from investors to first-time home buyers to homeowners that might want to sell their house and either upgrade or downgrade. Anybody that want a house or want to sell it, I got you.
Cool. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and get into it. So,
Let's
well, the first
do
thing I
it.
want to ask, what made you join or what made you become a realtor?
Well, it's a funny story. So I was working at my job. I had been there forever, for about 10 plus years, and I was
Okay.
tired of the repetition, the 9 to 5, coming in every day. It's the same thing every day.
Girl, don't
Uh,
that be tired? It be
Girl,
listen,
people
I
telling
was
you what to
just
do. I was like, this, something got to change. So I was complaining about it, and a friend of mine was like, well, if you're not going to change it, then you can't complain about it. So he was like, I think you'd be a
exactly.
good realtor. You have a good personality. So I
Yeah.
went to school and passed my classes, and here I am now.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, congratulations. I'm so
Thank
happy
you.
that you've done that because now you're a big
Thank
old
you.
boss and it looks so good on you.
Yes,
Okay.
girl,
You
you
look
better stop.
fly
You
over
better
there,
stop,
sis.
girl.
You look real fly over there, sis. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty of real estate. Okay, so jumping into it, you have so many people that want to start and buy a home. What
Yes.
is the first thing that a person should do before they decide to buy the home? Like, what should they do to prepare to buy a home, I should say?
Okay, well, I think in order to prepare, you need to first make sure that your finances are in order, your credit score is up to par, because a lot of people think they can just jump in because they have the money. But if your credit score is not good, that can make your interest rates higher, which can lead to you having to pay more. So the better you come with that credit score, the cheaper your mortgage payment will be. Um, but definitely, yes, make sure you work on that credit score. The next thing is, of course, you got to get your pre-approval. You need to go to a lender. They're going to run your credit. They're going to run your I'm sorry. They're going to run your credit. They're going to check into your work history. They're going to want to see all these things, your W-2s, to make sure everything is in order. And once they get that all in order, they're going to give you the set amount that they're going to loan out to you. So then once you have that in
Okay.
hand, you know exactly what you're going to pay for or what you can afford as far as buying a home.
Okay. Okay. So that's very important because I'm in the credit space and the finance
Right. I was about
space.
to
So
say, I
so
can send it to you, right?
yes, send them, girls, send them. So many people don't know how important it is for them to get all those things together, and that
Mm-hmm.
they barely finish that process. You got some people who stick it through because they think that your credit can be fixed like overnight, and that's a
Oh, no.
process. Everybody has
Yeah.
different. Yeah, everybody is at a different space. So depending on what you have on there, it may take a few months.
Right.
It may take a whole year. And then at that same time, you can be putting money to the side so that you can
Yeah.
have some type of down payment. Now we have people that are usually they're confused about FHAs and conventional loans. Can you
Uh-huh.
tell us a little bit about that and what and why would, like, for me, I kind of like conventional loans because you got some
Yeah.
type of flexibility in it,
Mm-hmm.
but I keep seeing these things about you can buy multifamilies with the
You can.
FHA loan,
Yes.
and and that everyone's curious about that, but tell people more so what the benefits of a FHA loan against a conventional loan.
Well, some benefits are with the FHA loan, you know, your credit score can be a little bit lower than it can be with a conventional loan. Your
Okay.
credit score can be as low as a 580. It could be lower,
Mhm.
but you know, you don't want to get too low because, like I said, it'll impact your interest rates. But they will take a credit score as low as 580.
Okay.
You also only have to put 3.5% down minimum for a down payment. So that's what attracts a lot of people because they're like, if you can put that low of an amount down, like why wouldn't you? Everybody should have 3.5% of something, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
You think
so
so, but
yeah,
honey.
you should leave out 3.5. But that's some of the things that attract people is if you have a lower credit score or if you don't have as much saved up for a down payment, you're able to be still get the FHA loan. They also have a lot of grants and a lot of things that can help you as far as the first time home buyers program that gives you up to 5% for your closing costs and your down payment. So you have that extra cushion of someone giving you free money to get a house. They also have the Hometown Heroes program. So if you're a doctor, a nurse, police officer, or firefighter, you know, they give you incentives for buying a home. So it's a
Mhm.
lot of different programs that you can get with the FHA program, whereas the conventional doesn't provide those programs.
Okay. So with the conventional,
Mhm.
you normally see like 20% or more, right?
Right,
Okay.
right. Um,
Okay.
they they will take lower as far as the conventional. You can do less than 20% down, but then you go into where you have to pay the private mortgage insurance. A lot of people don't know about that, but if you put less than the 20% down, they will tack on that private mortgage insurance it's like an insurance for the lender that you're still going to pay your loan. So you could run into that where you may put less than 20% down, but then you still have to pay that extra mortgage insurance payment on top of that. So it can add to
Right.
your mortgage payment as well. So it's best for you to just do the 20%. But you know, a lot of people can't do that. So I understand both sides of it. But
Okay. Okay. So for people who are self-employed, we have a lot of big bosses that's birthing
right,
every
right.
single day, right? And they want to know how easy is it or how is the transition to buying a property as opposed to having a steady income from a W-2 job or things like that. Like how easy is that process, or what should they be preparing for right now if they want to buy a house and they're self-employed?
Right. It kind of works the same way as if you were employed. You know, you have to show your W-2s. So with you being self-employed, you're just gonna have to show your 1099s. You're just gonna have to show some proof that you've been getting steady income for those 2 years. They usually want to see 2 years. So as long as you have 2 years worth of 1099s, then you're fine. It's just like if you had your W-2 for 2 years, it's the same thing.
Okay.
So it's no difference. Just as long as you're able to show that you're getting that income coming in,
Right.
it's no problem at all.
Okay.
I've been running
Okay.
into a lot of those lately. I'm like,
I
I'm tired
told you,
of
like, listen,
it.
this is the time everybody is becoming, they understanding
Yes,
that entrepreneurship is not only freeing, but that's the only way that you can create wealth. There's no
right,
other way. They
right.
try to make you think that you can create wealth by working so hard and
Girl,
putting
no.
money into a 401k, and it's like, listen, stop with the lies. Listen, when I figured it out, I almost ran somewhere to find whoever made all this stuff
Yes.
up, because I was gonna beat them up. I was gonna
But that's
listen,
what
I
they
was
teach
gonna
you in
handle it.
school. They teach you, they precondition you to go to work 9 to 5. That's all that you can do. It's so many other things out here. I'm so glad I left my full-time job now, because now I have more freedom. I'm making more
Man,
money than I ever have. I'm
okay.
like,
And
I'm
you're
out
not
of there.
stressed. And you're
Yeah,
not
I would never.
stressed. Oh.
Everybody be entrepreneurs, okay?
Yes. Yes. And they try to make it seem like everybody trying to force it on them. Especially
Hmm.
when since you're on the internet, they like everybody can't be an entrepreneur. And I'm
Girl,
like,
yes you can.
that ain't what we saying. Like, there are people, there's so many different ways that you can bring and generate another income without having
Hmm.
to do entrepreneurship the way you see most people do it. Like,
Hmm.
some people are big old bosses on the internet. Some people are big old bosses just by connecting in their neighborhood. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, you don't have to be super famous to make an extra bag or two or seven for your
Right.
generations to come. It's what you do with the money that you and the skills that you have, and
Hmm.
put that into a play that's going to benefit you, and then give you time, and then you just basically design your life. Because I'm in service, and like, people are kind of upset. My clients are really upset that I am retiring myself from lashes, and that's like one of like the beauty part
But you
of
got
it.
multiple businesses, right, girl? You got
I
multiple.
And that was my first baby, so that's what helped birth the rest, like my tax franchise, my credit company, like that's what helped
Mhm.
it. But you know, COVID kind of slowed it down, and then I was able
Right.
to focus on my other, skills. And when I saw that, oh, I ain't really got to do that much work to
Right.
bring in the bags like this, I said, oh, when I started visioning oceans,
Right. Vacations every day.
okay, like walking the dog, jogging, working out more, instead of having to
Hmm.
be in front of people all day long. Now, I
That
love
time
serving. I
freedom.
love helping people. And I still do love my beauty business, but I serve a greater purpose, and I help a lot more people when I'm in my finance lane.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
like, I help so many people save money in taxes, because people do not know anything
Right.
about how to do that. I also help people get their credit up so they can do things like invest, or, buy them their first dream home. Like, so I can't do that. I
Send
can
them to
just make
me.
you, I just build, I just build your confidence with the spa services, and,
Right.
and cleanse your skin, make you look healthy. I do that, and that's beautiful. I love it. I've helped so many people do that, and then they'll still come to me, and I'll be their therapist, and they'll be like, girl, let me tell you, and I do their lashes. They have a nice little time away from the kids. Like, it's beautiful. It's taking too much of my time. I can't
Right.
do it
You
anymore.
could be putting that somewhere else. To
Sis,
another
sis
business.
could do a class and get a bag now. I ain't gotta really do no, physical
Right.
work,
You don't have to get your hands dirty anymore.
Okay. And it's all about working smart and not harder. So that is one
Amen.
of my that's like my go-to. I've always done that. I believe that, and I see that it works. It just makes sense. Like, your
Right.
brain is so strong. Like, you can work it as long as you keep feeding yourself. You
Right.
won't get too drained.
Right.
But your
Yeah.
body muscles, you be like, wait a minute, I need some water.
That's how I was in my old job. I said, I am hurting every day. Like, it's not working. It's not working for me.
I'm like, time out on life. Time out. I can't do it. Okay, so yes, so the next question I have, what is it that I want to ask you? We talked
You can
about
start talking
FHA
about
loans.
lashes and forgot.
Listen, veered off on a whole nother topic. Okay, so we talked about FHA loans and conventional loans.
Hmm.
Okay, what should people consider when deciding to buy a house?
Kind of what we touched on earlier.
Okay.
When you are thinking about buying a house, definitely make sure your credit is in order. And it's on the financial side, it's a lot of other things that people don't take into account when they're
Okay.
thinking about buying a home, such as like you do have expenses such as down payment, closing costs. While you're in the process, you're going to have to get an appraisal, which is going to cost you about 500. You're going to have a home inspection that's going to cost you about 500. So you need to make sure that you have these funds available and ready for all the expenses that's going to come along the way.
Okay.
Um, Another thing people don't think about when they're buying their house, that I've noticed, a lot of people want their homes to be in a certain area of town or a certain place, but you have to take into fact the property taxes that's for that area.
That part.
'Cause that gets factored into your mortgage payment, and a lot of people don't think about that, and they
And
may
it
want to be in this.
fluctuates too,
Yeah, and it
depending on the
fluctuates.
economy. Yeah.
And then if you want to be in these affluent areas or these more higher areas, you have to keep in the fact that the property taxes are going to be higher, and that's going to affect your mortgage payment as well.
Yeah.
So definitely think about those things while you're thinking about purchasing a home, especially the financials, because I've run into so many people that are ready to buy and they don't have the funds. They don't have everything that they needed in place. So definitely make sure you have your money ready to
Okay.
go.
So now we talked about just buying a house. What does it kind of walk me through the process of building a property?
Oh, building. You know, I just built mine.
I know,
So
I
I
know.
know.
How do you like? How was that process? I know that I've heard it takes about 9 months minimum.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
depending on your builder, it takes about 9. It could even take up to 12. I built mine during the pandemic, girl. So they was running out of parts, they was running out of wood, they was running out of everything. So mine was drawn out a little bit longer than probably typical home build would be. But it's a little bit easier than just buying an existing home because you go right in there, you pick out your floor plan. You don't have to worry about during this time when I was doing the real estate or whatever during this past summer, and it
Mhm.
still is a seller's market. You run into having to compete with other buyers, and they may drive the price up higher. They may
Mhm.
have more money than you, so a purchase price might be 250, but after 6 or 7 buyers that came in and are competing against it, it can raise it all the way up to 270. Versus
Right.
you going into a new build where you don't have to worry about anybody competing with you. You can just pick out what you want, your floor plan. You can pick out the color you want your cabinets, how you want your flooring, how you want your floors. Everything's right there in front of you. It's a fairly easy process. You go through, pick all your things out. They tell you how much it's going to cost. They ask for their down payment. You give them the down payment, and from there, you just waiting for them to bill. So
Man,
it's
so
a little
because
bit
I'm
easier.
torn in between that. Like every time I pick a house, it like it's gone off the market. I said,
Yes, yes, yes. So
will
that's
people
what a
leave
lot of
my
people are
house
working with.
alone?
Yeah, you look at it one day and it's gone the next day. So
Girl,
it's a great alternative from dealing with that to just go ahead and just
yeah.
build yours.
I like
I
that it's
wanted to
so
build.
easy.
Yeah, it's easy. I particularly wanted to build because the houses I were looking at on the market didn't fit exactly what I was looking for. They were a little bit older. And I
Yeah.
wanted to go into something where I was like, oh, everything's brand new. You know, I won't have to worry about anything, especially being a first time home buyer. I don't have to worry about anything breaking down. I don't have to worry about any of those things. And it's building equity as we speak because they're steady building homes around here. So I'm like,
Okay.
it was a good investment for me.
Okay. Yeah, because I think I just want to buy the land and then build on it, and so I can have my own floor. Because I don't want them to build me no floor plan. The type of house that I didn't seen it since I was 5. I'm like, okay,
You want
all
to build
right,
your
God.
own.
I see the mansion you got. I see the castle you got me in. Don't worry. I'm working on it.
Well, that's goals, girl. I'm trying to be like you, okay? So that's
Listen,
goals.
come on, sis. Come on. I got you. Okay, so we covered just about every question that I think I had to ask. What is your advice for people who are interested in home ownership, but they're a little afraid and they're continuously going into this rental cycle every year?
Girl, girl. Um, my advice to you is to trust and believe the process. You are able to buy a home. I am a living example. I didn't think I would ever be able to purchase a home. But once I learned the steps and I learned what you needed to do in order to get the home, it's fairly easy. The information is out there, you know. Um, we're doing this live now just to help everybody. If you have questions or anything, you can always just reach into the comments, ask some questions. But it's a very easy process. It takes a little bit of discipline, of course, if your credit is not in order, or for you to save up this money. But in the end result, you get an asset that you can use, or you can pass down to your children. Generational wealth, you know? So definitely
Absolutely.
don't give up. It can happen. Anybody can be a homeowner.
Yes. And you know what, I just want people to change their mindset when it comes around things, especially with this whole success word. Success is just a system. Whatever system that you see, put yourself in the middle of that system and work it out until you get to the end result, which is the success. So if
Mm-hmm.
you are afraid of going through the process of fixing your credit, that's how you get to your success. Okay, the first thing
Right.
is to get your
Right.
credit score to a certain level. Once you get your credit score to a certain level, at the same time, you can be putting money to the side. Once you're done with that, okay, you successfully put your 3.5% to the side and you built your credit score. Now you're ready to start looking and
Right.
getting pre-approved. Okay. And then you go through that process and it's only steps. So then you can be comfortable with what you purchase or vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is all it is, guys. These
Yeah, that
rentals is
discipline.
crazy. Yeah, these rentals, like people are paying
People are paying
two
more
to
in
six
rent
hundred
than
dollars.
I'm paying in my mortgage, girl. They are
Yeah.
overpaying for these rentals. Some people are renting houses that's like 2K or more, and you can get a nice house for less than that a month.
Yep.
So
That's
get out
yours.
of that cycle. Stop paying the landlord and get your own. Have your own home ownership.
And those
Yours.
payments that they're paying, and that's like 3 or 4 of your mortgage payments that you can be paying
Right.
up front to
Right.
get your property, get the deed in your hand. So
Oh man.
listen, get out of your own way. Thank you, Montina, for
No,
coming
thank
in
you.
and blessing us with your knowledge on Candid Conversations to Compensations. We love to have you again. Maybe
Oh
take
yes.
maybe we can spend a day with you and we can just see what you do on a day to
I
day
like
so that
that. I
people can
like
see that
it.
process. Yeah,
I
girl,
like
because
that.
I got some property to get in Ohio, so I'm gonna have to slide on down
Come
there.
on, girl. Come on.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, so definitely thank you guys for joining. If you have any questions, we still got a couple more minutes. We can go ahead and ask them. If you are looking to buy a house or build a house, we have one of the experts on the call right now with us, Miss Montina Carrington. She is outside of Ohio, but she's well connected. So even if you are in another state, make sure you reach out to her. She can get someone to connect with you here or wherever you're located to help you buy property.
Hi, Maria.
Hey guys, hey, thanks for joining. Yeah, so I don't think they have any questions, sis. They might have some later, so make sure you guys go
They might have
follow
some
her.
later.
Yes, go follow her. Let me see, where can you know, I'm trying to learn this whole system here. Let me try to tag you down here. Miss Realtor. There we go. 11. Go ahead, Miss
Oh,
Maria. Shoot your
go ahead,
questions.
Miss Maria.
Okay, let's see. Can I pin it? Is it gonna let me pin it? There we go. Okay, so I pinned it. All right.
Yes.
Yes, you can hit the question box at the bottom, or you can just type it in, and we'll add it from the feed. We'll answer. Okay, so she says, is it better to go with a lender or through the bank or credit union? That's a good question.
I think it depends on your situation. I personally like when my clients work with the lender that I'm familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
I can keep he knows all the different programs, the grants and all that good stuff. But also I'm able to connect with them easier. Sometimes when you go through with the big banks or the credit unions, sometimes they don't work weekends. They only work Monday through Friday. So if you have a question or if you have something going on the weekend, you can't even get in contact with them. So
Ooh.
when I use like my preferred lenders, I can call them anytime, day or night. They're going to work to get your loan closed as fast as they can. And you don't have to worry about not being able to contact them, or even after business hours, I can still be able to get in contact with them. So I personally like for my clients to work through a lender. versus a bank or a credit union. But some banks do have good programs. I've just had a lot of experiences where I haven't been able to get in contact with the bank, or like I said, they're not here on Saturday and we have a question on Saturday and we can't answer till Monday. So yeah, I'd rather use a preferred lender.
Okay. Okay, that was a good question. Thanks for asking that, Maria. Any more questions, guys? Have you ever had anyone buy or purchase a property with a credit card?
No, I have not. I have
Hmm.
not. The only thing that I don't even think it's possible.
Okay.
Um, Only because, like I said, you have to show. Like, do you mean as far as like they have a job and they have all their
Some
other
people got
documentation,
them.
but they just want to swipe it on their card?
Yeah, some people buy you. I don't know if they still do it, but I know a couple people who've done it in the past, and they have one of them black cards, honey. So
Oh well, that's another story.
yeah, yeah, they got
That's
one of them
another
black
story. If you got a
cards,
black
honey.
card, they let you do whatever. Then.
Well, I don't know. I
I
guess
would
it depends
definitely
on the
check
bank
into it.
term. Yeah, yeah, because there are
Because
some people.
I've had somebody ask me that, and I'm like, no, I don't think you use a credit card unless you're pulling funds off that credit card. I can see that, but I
Yeah,
haven't
I was
had
gonna say they
anybody.
probably would have to do it like that now because I've noticed that some banks are like, they're not dealing with it that way because of some type
Yeah.
of, people do fraud all the time, so they mess
Hmm.
it up for the people who really, because it's easier, like your interest can be, it's more fixed,
Mm.
depending on whatever your credit card deals are, like whatever arrangement or what type of credit cards you have. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
But you said black card, so you can do whatever you want if you got a black card.
I think it's just to pull the money, pull like you
Hmm.
get more money and then you get points back. So it just depends. Like everybody have different rules once they reach
I'm
a certain
definitely gonna
level of
look into
credit.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because if you do, you'll have a everybody be calling you child. They be
Such a,
like, I need house.
I'm gonna put the answer in these comments.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So thank you guys for joining. This was Candid Conversations to Compensation with Level Up with Keena. That is me. You guys call me Keena. Just a little bit more in case you guys are not following me. You might want to follow me if you are already in business or you want to start a business and you need to build business credit. I am doing a free business credit masterclass this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There's a private link that you guys will get. You have to text me the word level up, all one word, to 313-251